Welcome to my channel, Biology All-in-One. If you are watching my channel for the first time, please do subscribe and ring the bell icon. Thank you. Today we are discussing 8th SSC topic, Cell, the basic unit of life. In this topic, we have already discussed that different kinds of the scientists worked upon this to understand the microbial world. Means, the organisms which we cannot see with our naked eye, we know that these are known as, those organisms are known as microorganisms. As well as, if you observe the cells, the basic unit of life, this is also we cannot see with our naked eye. We are going to understand in this lesson, in this topic about the cell discovery in a clear manner. Cell discovery led many discoveries, many inventions and discoveries took place by the discovery of the cell. The cell was observed by the scientist for the first time, Robert Hooke, in the year 1665. In the year 1665, Robert Hooke first observed the cell. Right? Robert Hooke observed the cell in the year 1665, but behind of this there is a big story. Now let us know what is the story. See here, in the year 1661, King Charles II got a gift from the person, architect Sir Christopher Wren. He gave a gift to King Charles. See, in the year 1661, that is those days are the early days of the discovery of the microscope. Everyone are creating their own microscopes and observing the different kinds of the organisms which we cannot see with our naked eye. That is the early stage of observing the microorganisms under the microscope. So, Sir Christopher Wren gave a gift to the King Charles. He is the King of England. Understand? So, the Sir Christopher Wren is architecture. He gave a gift to King Charles II. See, what is the relation between their gift and cell discovery? Let us know. See, here, after giving the gift, he opened the gift and he found louse, flea, and a wing of a fly. Wing of fly diagrams. Until of these diagrams means these diagrams were not drawn before of that time, because these diagrams were observed in the microscope and drawn. They observed in the microscope and drawn these diagrams. These diagrams create a great influence, means it impact many people. Here, this person, King Charles, got impressed totally by seeing these diagrams and asked Sir Christopher Wren to bring more. But Sir Christopher, due to some unfortunate reasons, he rejected. And King Charles appointed the Robert Hooke to observe different kinds of the organisms under the microscope and need a sketch, means he asked to bring a sketch of that particular things. So what happened? After he joined in his job, Robert Hooke is observing different kinds of the things under his own microscope and drawing, means he is drawing the different kinds of the things in his book. See, while he is observing different kinds of the things, he observed the bark, means the bark of the oak tree. The bark of the oak tree he observed in his microscope. The old microscope, whatever the microscope was prepared by the Robert Hooke, is a Britain scientist, was observing different kinds of the things in his microscope. In that, he observed the bark of the oak tree. There he observed the oak tree bark is having different kinds of the honeycomb-like structure, means cavities-like structure in the honeycomb. Understand? The cavities-like structure he observed. See, to that cavities, whatever the cavities he observed, to that cavities, he gave a name called as cell. He gave a name as cell. Cell is a Latin word which means little room. Cell is a Latin word which means little room. Understand? See, King Charles, as a king of England, see, he got a gift from an architect known as Christopher Wren. He gave a gift of different kinds of the diagrams of flowers, flea and wings of a fly, which was observed in a magnificent lenses, nothing but microscope. And by seeing these diagrams, King Charles got impressed and asked him to bring more diagrams of different kinds of the things which was not observed till now, means with our naked eyes. So he said maybe due to some unfortunate reasons he rejected that, and King Charles appointed Robert Hooke to observe different kinds of the things under the microscope, and I need a sketch of that. So Robert Hooke was appointed for the job, and Robert Hooke is doing different kinds of the observations. As he is observing different kinds of the things in the year 1665, while he was observing the cark, means the bark of the oak tree, he observed the honeycomb-like structure, means the cavity-like structure in the cark. He thought that cark is made up of honeycomb-like structure, nothing but the cavities. Totally cark is made up of honeycomb-like structure, nothing but cavities. So he gave name to the cavities as cell. So little Latin word which means little room. We are able to understand the cell is the basic unit of life just because of him only. Understand? After him, many scientists worked upon this. Means few scientists discovered the nucleus, few scientists worked upon the nucleus, few scientists worked upon the different kinds of the cell organelles which are present in the different kinds of the organism. If you observe the Sleeden and the Swan, Sleeden is a botanist, Sleeden is a geologist, and Swan is a botanist. They proposed the cell theory also. Understand? They proposed even cell theory on the basis of cell discovery only. This turned the life of the unknown facts which were present under the microscope. Means the microbial world totally revealed out, but the organisms, the basic unit, we captured that the organisms are made up of cells just because of the Robert Hooke discovery only. This discovery created ways to observe many kinds of the things under the microscope. Okay, the microbial world as well as the cells and different kinds of the things was observed due to the Robert Hooke discovery only. So, Robert Hooke is the great scientist who observed the cell for the first time in a microscope, in his own microscope in the year 1665. You have to remember this year, and you have to remember this forever. Understand? He wrote a book. That book is also very popular, and that led the way to observe many kinds of the things by many other people. Okay, if you're not subscribed my channel yet, please do subscribe, and I will upload different kinds of the things which belongs to the same topic. Thank you. This discovery created ways to observe many kinds of the things under the microscope. Okay, the microbial world as well as the cells and different kinds of the things was observed due to the Robert Hooke discovery only. So, Robert Hooke is the great scientist who observed the cell for the first time in a microscope, in his own microscope in the year 1665. You have to remember this year, and you have to remember this forever. Understand? He wrote a book. That book is also very popular, and that led the way to observe many kinds of the things by many other people. Okay, if you're not subscribed my channel yet, please do subscribe, and I will upload different kinds of the things which belongs to the same topic. Thank you.